Speaking of fried chicken, Paula Deen's one of this country's most popular chefs. Her southern recipes are so successful, she's got her own TV show, her own magazine, and a following nationwide. We had a chance earlier on this week via satellite to put some of your questions to the woman whose recipes make up maybe the best fried chicken and macaroni and cheese you've ever had. Our first question comes from Bob Brotherton, who wants to know, what do you think the secrets are for getting good chicken breasts when using a skillet, the juicy ones in particular?
Well, I think the secret is searing them fairly quickly, Bob. That way it seals in the juices. If you make sure your pan's good and hot, and like I said, just sear it good on the outside, it forms like a protector for that juice. And once you've got them seared, then you can cover them, cover the pan, and just cook them a few minutes on each side. And they're very, very good.
Lydia Wiley wrote in from Aurora, and she's got a problem. She's looking for your help. She says she loves the southern cooking, makes a great fried chicken dinner, but her problem is with the grease gravy, cream gravy. She gets lumps in when she adds the thickener. She says she's a native Coloradan and used to cooking at high altitude, but she's trying to get that lump-free gravy, and it has her stumped. Can you help her out?
Her problem is the fact that she is using maybe the flour, because flour will lump if it's not beaten real good. But you'll want to use a whisk, and she might try using a little bit of cornstarch and a little bit of cold water. Cornstarch just doesn't lump like your flour, so tell her to try that one. And there's also a very, very fine flour out there. It comes in a canister, and it has been through the process so many times, it's like just like air. It's so well ground. So she might try that one. That one would be less likely to lump.
The next question comes from Ariel Wilson. It's probably one that you get a lot. She says she loves the show, your program, she loves the recipes, but she says if we're cooking a little bit on the waste-conscious side, do you have any tips for what to use to replace butter? Tips
to replace butter. I don't know that butter, you can replace that fabulous taste that butter gives things, but you could switch to an olive oil if you want to go on the lighter side. There are also light butters and light margarines, but it's really hard to take away that good old sweet creamed butter.
This next question comes from Stacy Reyes, and it's one that I know my nieces and nephews love this recipe, the one that you have that deals with the lollipops. She says she's followed the directions to the T, uses a candy thermometer and all. They always come out brown and not the gelatin color rather. She says she uses different colors at times, but they end up tasting yucky, her words, and very gritty, like a sandpaper lollipop. And she wants to know, what's your secret?
Oh my goodness, well, I don't know, because I've never had mine do that way. As badly as I hate to say it, she may want to put that recipe to the side and try another type recipe. And she'll want to be careful that her sugar is not burning and crystallizing. You'll want to use like a little miniature mop and dip that in cold water and go around your pan, making sure you get all those grainy sugars that kind of want to stick to the pan. Make sure you get rid of those.
A final question comes from Linda Sandoval in Denver, and she wants to know if you plan on having more of those shows that show the picture of your family and share some of their recipes.
Always, always, always. My family will be my family forever. And I'm proud to say that my family is growing. I'm finally a grandmother. I've waited a long, long time. So I got a new one in the family, little Jack, and yes, they will be seeing more pictures.
Paula Deen, thank you so much for being on your show.
Thank you, darling. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
That is it for your show this Sunday. You'll do it all again next week when Congressman Ed Perlmutter is your guest. Participate in the conversation or suggest a topic for us by going to 9news.com, clicking on the news icon, and then selecting the Your Show link. Each week, it's your ideas and thoughts and questions that lead to your show.